Yo, what's up guys? Joker bringing you another video for Palworld. So in my last video, I showed you a bunch of useful pals that you can get early on to help you go progress into that mid game, right? So in this video, I figured I'd go ahead and throw together a short guide showing you how easy it is to actually go infinite on pal spheres, and I set this up with a bare minimum, right? So a couple of requirements are you are going to want to have at least a level 5 base just because you want to have two Vixies out, and the other guys are kind of requirements as well. So let's go over it. You need a guy that can plant seeds, right? It can be a Grookey, it can be a Lift Monk, it can be literally any of the early game pals. It could be the Gumas. It could be any of the pals that can plant seeds. The reason why is because you are going to have an infinitely sustaining source of food here, right? Make sure that your pals that you don't have to feed them or micromanage this at all. With this one groupie and this one fuck, it's still the fact that his name's fuck is just like funny. Um, this is going to go ahead and infinitely sustain itself, right? He's going to go ahead and plant the seeds. He's going to be watering seeds. The Cativa as well as the Grookey are going to be picking the seeds and putting the berries in here. Now, I've tested this with way more than 5 pals, and they're able to infinitely sustain the food source, no problem, right? So if you feel like you're running low on food, you can drop down another crop plot and go ahead and kind of ensure that you never have to worry about these guys getting sick. But that's pretty much all you need, right? You need something to plant seeds, something to water the seeds, something to transport the seeds, and then you need the two Vixies. The reason why is because the Vixies are the core of this little strategy. Because as you can see, they dig up pal spheres. They dig them up fairly frequently as well. In the time that I've just been monologuing, there's already 3 in here, right? So, and then there's 2 more on the ground over there. So we've already gotten 5 pal spheres, and you can definitely scale this strategy up significantly, right? You can add better farmers, you can add multiple ranches, so you can have multiple sets of the Vixie finding the spheres, right? You can also add different types of farms once you progress later into the game. You can have farms for things like the bee guards, which will give you honey, which you will need for cake, which you use for breeding, right? And like I mentioned, you can upgrade these at any point. This is just the easiest setup to get this going. So you need boxes, you need beds, you need to set down a red berry crop plot and a food basket. This is going to infinitely sustain your pals with food so they don't go ahead and, starve and die. This is going to make it so they don't stress out and go psychotic. And then the ranch itself is going to be the thing that provides the pal spheres. Once again, like I mentioned multiple times, you can scale this up. You can go ahead and add, I think it's 4, or is it 3? I think it's 3, or is it 4? The max amount of pals that can be in a ranch at one time. It looks like 3 because she can't figure out what the fuck she wants to do. So you can scale it up to 3, and then if you want to scale it even higher, you would just have to build another ranch, right? And just place it right here. This area I found is really good and really optimal. You'd want something like this, right? Just like a large, flat, open space. On my map, something stupid happened. My game crashed and I got rid of like all my waystones. I don't care that much because it kept like literally everything else. But it went ahead and it got rid of all my waypoints. So I would have to go ahead. I have to go ahead and tag all of those again, which is a little annoying, but it's whatever. As long as it didn't delete like my core progress, I really don't give a shit. As you can see with the tutorial still telling me what to do, it's saying I leveled up when I totally didn't. But and then as you can see, the fuck, the Grookey, and the Kativa are all, they all have the carrying ability, right? That's why I chose to use them, is because they all have that transportability. So it's just a huge quality of life. I don't want this video to be too long. I want it to be relatively short. So I just wanted to show you guys how it works, right? Go over the basics of what you need. And the good part about this is you don't have to be around for this to be working. You can be exploring, you can be in dungeons, and then you can come back and the ground will literally just be full of pal spheres. You would pick them up and throw them in a box, or you would literally just leave them there and it would go ahead and go off on its own. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope it helps. I hope I made it simple enough and short enough for a lot of people, because I've been seeing a lot of long videos about this, but I haven't seen like a bare basics like this of the bare minimum you need to get this started. You could honestly start this at probably base level 5. Like, yeah, base level 5 is all you need. You only need the 5 slots. And it's not like anything in here is particularly hard to find. In my last video, I showed you where to capture the Vixies. I showed you where to get the Cativa. The other pals are, like I said, interchangeable. You can use Life Monk if you find it. You can use the Gumas. These are all over the starting area, right? And then you can use the where are they? You can use the Pingullet, which are found in the starting area, or you can use where are they? Wait, hold up. We're sorting this because where are my Celeres? I do not. Wait, hold up. Where are my Celeres? Okay, so I found one, and it's the only one I care about. So I don't care, right? I only cared about the boss one that I had. I may have like killed them or fed them into my boss one to make it a higher level with the merging system or something. I don't know, but they're just gone, right? So that's that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it helps, especially get past the early intro portion of the game. I'm going to send you out as a deterrent because, yeah, no, they're not allowed by the base. I'm probably going to have to put up some walls. This is literally just an area I just found. So that's why I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead and make a video showing how we're going to set this place up with pretty much just a bunch of ranches, right? We're going to have the Vixies going off because the basic pal spheres are good, because I need a lot of these little guys to merge into each other for the fusion machine. It goes like 4, 16, 32. It gets insane the amount of pals that you need to fuse into the condenser, right? Let's see if I can show a level 2. Do I have a level 2 pal anywhere? Or any of you guys level 2? Yeah, you're level 2. 16, I don't have any level 3s because I have yet to capture 16 of something to feed into my other pal. I'm going to do that at some point, probably with Vixies, honestly, because I want to see if I can scale their ability up. Like, once it hits level 4, are they going to dig up higher quality loot, or are they just going to dig it up faster? Like, what does that actually do for the Vixies, right? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date with this and future content. And until next time, take care.